No sooner we stepped out of the garden than I saw the three people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa. What are you guys doing here? We ought to be asking you the same thing. How do you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Alright. I take out the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us. You three came in through the blue door, right? Yeah. Which room did you go into? This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee Garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it yourself later, okay? Alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center. And then we met up. Right here.
So what's the treatment center? Sounds a lot like an infirmary. Like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? You can go back to any of the rooms you've already visited. So? Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walk, we found ourselves in the treatment center. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey! You wanna start something, lady? Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of those pods here. Huh? Why? Aren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figure that ought to cool your head up. Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time? Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods. 3 people? Who? You mean 3 of us were... We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here? No idea. Part of the logs are erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up, and that's it.
Then there could have been anyone.
Well, anyone but you. Well, why not Alice? Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do is put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From the last game, from Clover.
Timmy Odrie's a big fan of the game. Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
I'm glad you gave her the snooty princess laugh.
Thank you.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie, a joke.
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding, an urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past... Oh, this is technically you, so sure.
At some point in the past, someone had found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. I think the subtext is that it's you paraphrasing what she said. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusals to thaw only compounded them.
Yeah, but if I read every one of these things, I'm doing way more reading than you.
Listen. But I'm reading way more betterer than you.
See, this is her. It's still going on with her.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and all this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular? It can't just be because her name is Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look? Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
I really think she put that much thought into it. She's probably just screwing with him. It was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she just wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah. I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The co-sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We can go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet. We should go.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Travel time. Oh, we're going down. We're going down to the floor B warehouse. It looks like.
B garden.
You're gonna hear it back?
No, I was just joking at my own expense.
Okay. The Florb warehouse.
Florb. Morty.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I had to.
This is...
It looks like another warehouse. It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white, you think? These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. What? That was not fight at all.
Nope, it wasn't.
I'd bet on it. Look, they got the same boxes listed as the other doors. So the next set of doors are white? They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this. Right. Let's head back to Flore. Or Flora. Florb and Flora.
Flurb and Flora are going to be my new D&D character.
Those are two characters.
2 halflings in a trench coat.
Oh, I was wondering if it was going to be like a stance character that you can like switch between them.
No.
Okay. Is it just going to warp us or is it going to go the whole... No, it's going to go all the way.
Jeez Louise. Just never ends.
There's got to be a YouTube compilation video of every travel time in the game. Just to see how long it is. Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious. Did something happen? Yes. It's Quark, you see. What? What happened to Quark? He collapsed. It happened suddenly. We were just searching our room. What? Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go. Oh no. Tenmyoji shoved KSI and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Quark! Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself. Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick. We don't even know what's wrong with him. What if we make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him. Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just had amnesia. Maybe he just had anemia or something. No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before. Well, then call an ambulance. Stop freaking out about it. You son of a bitch! This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnosis tools, but without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with them.
That was Clover, but...
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with them.
Alright. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right, I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna? Well, yes, but...
Yep, take a look at him then. Please, Quark needs your help.
Please. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there's a medical scanner. It's called an Atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
That thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes. I believe it can. Does only Sigma have, like, bee-boobs when he talks?
I guess?
Or is it just, like, arbitrary?
I think only Sigma does.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything. Of course.
whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand. Scrolled across it. As she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection, a viral infection. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah! No. Don't tell me.
Kool-Aid Man, it's not the right time. Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean. Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Vi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after
Dio and Luna. Dio and Luna heard it from Vi.
What?
No, it's just it would just be funny if everybody just kept saying that they heard about it from somebody else. Until it looped back to like the first person.
I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. Seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6. No, he can't. How could he have gotten infected? It's not possible. Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 for the rest of us? There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says that there's an antiviral serum called Accelavir. The only way to counteract Radical 6, if we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere? I looked all around, but we didn't see anything. I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, bud. Dio's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything? No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation stuff, but no medicine. What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room? We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid. Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no. Look, just to be sure, 3 of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there's nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake. Get away from me. What? Quark, what are you? Sorry, Grandpa. I can't... I have to. Have to what? What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
The entire time,
How?
Sigma is just like in the background, just like, fast forward. Fast forward.
Oh, you see, you're trying to do that. I don't know if this is gonna let us.
I know. I just think it's funny that Sigma canonically is like, not yet.
Like this. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop! Oops. What was that? No, let go of me! Pretty tough for a kid. He's holding it down.
Yeah.
Hey, guys! I could use a hand here. Yeah. Right. On it. On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Yeah, there might be like a setting thing that makes it so
Tenmyoji.
you can't skip. Like, is that like a thing?
What the hell are you doing? It doesn't let you skip if you haven't seen the scene. And this must be slightly different in some way. The dialogue must be slightly different. Get over here. Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me? Oh, right. Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape. Please, you have to let me go. Let me go! I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me. Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Ah! Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. I like that you just canonically don't know who took the scalpel away. I'm just like, thanks, whoever that is. I like to think there was a 10th person that like was sneaking through the room, was like, oh, grabbed it. Thanks, whoever, and they just sneak by.
It's actually Akane. She's just like, hi, bitchy. Oh, sorry. She's like, she comes in, says peace, takes the scalpel, and then goes have tea and creates another murder game.
What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna.
Yeah? Huh.
Yes? You even know that you're not Luna.
Do
Are
I?
there any tranquilizers in here? No. Well, I mean... What? There's Soperol Beta.
Soperol?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna. Okay. Let me just... Okay, I've got it. Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now! Right!
No! Stop! Stop! Phew.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes. What about the anesthetic? How long will it last? He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason without anything to hold it back. His body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah, how do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen all the viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? Uh-oh. What are you doing? I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark.
Oh,
They didn't answer.
it wasn't Akane. It was Alice.
The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice. Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die. Huh? We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will, soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand. All of humanity's going to die. The virus will spread. Adults. Children. Everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
Wait. Alice! No, she'd rather die in the crew quarters. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there. She spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance, too many doors between us. Shit! Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everybody else poured onto the infirmary. You lost her? Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly, she can't have gone too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
Alright, let's move, people. Get going.
At Fi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the Longue would be a good bet. We should just relax and having a drink while she goes crazy. Oh. No ice. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Planey wasn't going to help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Get it? No ice? Instead of all ice?
I appreciate it.
Guess we're going to the green door. Guess we're going to the treatment center. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. Need to find her quick or she's going to do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. Headed to the garden next. At least it's just the next room over. We do have to wait for the door to open. Bee garden.
Bee garden.
I don't see any bees. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
And she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
It looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and fine I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She also has been infected with Radical 6.
On our way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No. What's gonna happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for an antibody. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately,
They can't cure it.
correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Cork is if we find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
And what are we waiting for? One of you grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center. As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Cork and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Cork shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
Quark had the Excelavir in his own pocket.
The whole time.
Awkward. Do we have to pick who we're saving? Is that like gonna be like drama now? What? Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Axelav.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma!
Oh, it was nothing.
That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6!
Hey, I'm natural finder.
Natural finder, true
Energy.
energy.
Why did Quark have it? Perhaps he found it earlier. Earlier when? We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket. He hid it? Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. To be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible. Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory? No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh god.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved. Who should we give it to?
Alice? Or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
Then what are we gonna do?
Do you have to spell it out? We're going to save them both. How? That's, I need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. Ig equals immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's an antibody. Some people have antibodies that can fight a Radical 6.
IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies. IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
That's it. I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine. You got an achievement if I told you you had a nice antibody.
Would you hold it against me? A what?
It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Excelivir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Excelivir. Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We could never figure out what it did, though.
By the way, this would have been a lock if we didn't do the timeline where we found the IG replicator.
Ah.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma? I saw it when I was in the laboratory. When was that? Probably when he went looking for Alice, right? No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark. Let's go have a look then. Laboratory, right?
Yeah. No time to waste. Will
We
nodded.
should just replicate it 9
Wait.
times and just give it to everybody.
We can't leave them here all alone. Can't give it's not a vaccine, it's a cure.
Well, definitely they should at least make it 3 times so then they have an extra one.
Yeah,
to
probably.
save in case.
Luna, do you think you stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Yeah, making extra would be the smart thing to do. I 100% agree.
Also, they're leaving Luna, the person who potentially knows how to work this machine, behind.
Why would she know anything on an IG replicator?
Because she knows she has the medicine. She's been able to do all the stuff. She knows how to work the atom. She knows.
She doesn't seem to know what this thing is, though.
Immunoglobulin?
No, this replicator. She was like, oh, well, if something like this exists, then, like, that might work. Sigma's in PhD school.
What's he getting a degree on? No one knows.
Not sleeping with politicians' mistresses. He only did that once.
That course.
This is a lab, huh? Yeah.
As an elective.
What's the IG replicator? Where's the IG replicator thing? Right here. See?
So this can copy the Excelivir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered the small vial of Excelivir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should... Skip it. Just press the damn thing. Right. And pressed. That sounds
Ding.
like IG's being
Ding.
replicated. Did it work? Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now. The vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't. Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. Oh, no, it's unlabeled. We can't use it. I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. but I dropped them and broke them both.
They smashed into my pocket lining.
Ah, shit. What happened? Sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
No, I dropped both of them. Yeah. Just one, though. What in the hell? What if he'd broken it, you idiot? Come on. If it'd broken, then we could have just made another copy. Before Tenmyoji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table. You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand but didn't move her eyes. And what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look. It's in a book.
She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. A bomb? Whoa, really?
That's
that makes
my
two
favorite
then.
Mario enemy.
A bomb?
A bomb.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Actually, it's honestly probably a Goomber. Goombers are so cute. They're chestnuts.
I am
Was this
offended
here
that
when
it
you
is
guys
not
came through the first
Blargs.
time? Blargs are your thing.
Blargs should be everyone's things. Then maybe we'd have more games with them.
It's actually Fuzzies from Yoshi's Island.
They're second best. No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard. Then someone must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that? We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us. No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him. We shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right? Yeah, Quark's off the list too. But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you? What? You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory and planted the bomb. That's insane! Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb. Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
Oh, that's just a bomb replicator. I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table. She grabbed the bomb and pulled it up.
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There's nothing like it here when we examine this room. Do you think they dropped it accidentally? Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so. What do you think on it? Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and I looked around the room. Nothing. Shoot. No dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew I'd be doing it. 10 minutes remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. All players please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally. Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor. Yeah, you're right. You got what we came here for. What should we do about the, bomb? Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them. True, but... Drop it. Oh, that's you.
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later.
I'm doing so much reading right now, I just on a roll.
Right now, we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right. So go back to the infirmary, give them the next elevator, then head to the floor A warehouse.
Right. This ought to do it. Might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone. Are they really going to be alright?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelovir.
And now you have none.
The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes. Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back. 5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, everyone. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. I don't have time to catch our breath. Come on, let's go. The Floor A warehouse is waiting. Did we stop here or do you want to go through the AB game?
We can go through the AB game.
Okay. Huh? Where's Tenmyoji? Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary. What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this was what I got. I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around to make sure they're okay. I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio. 1-on-1, huh? It's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop to below 0, and well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he was going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else.
Well, this is a shitty situation to be in.
If she does, Tenmyoji will,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kane and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct. How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I. This will be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to ally and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Why are you giving them the idea?
Right. Look, Kay, I know you really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
Promise?
Promise. 1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes. Shit, this is bad. We need to move now. Indeed. Shall we? DOK, Fi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, K went into room 4, and Fi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
Aren't all the others taken? With that settled, we head into AB room number 1.
You just squeeze in behind Fi. It's like, you don't mind if I'm here, do you? Woo-woo-woo-woo.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's probably a little late to say this, but... You know, Alice is still in the infirmary. So...
You're saying we should pick ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
Yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. 10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are we doing? What?
Ally.
Ally? Gonna be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the screen, whatever. Betray, betray. Betray, betray. Ally. Betray!
How did Alice betray us?
Up, we had -1 points.
She's not even there.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points. Through sheer force of spite.
I haven't done anything rude to her
What?
in this timeline.
It was impossible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. I want to close your eyes. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Okay, you can open them.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma! Sigma!
No! Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. Up close. Everything was glowing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet, there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Up. You can open briefly and close again. Alice. The world was gradually going black. My mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last moment after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well. My questions were gone forever. Game over.
How rude.
That's what you get for trusting somebody that's unconscious.
Don't trust yourself. Trust no one, even someone who's unconscious.
Should we stop here? Then?
Yeah, it's a good time as any.
Okay, let's. I'm assuming next time we're continuing with here and betraying, right? Or are we jumping over to level?
No, we will.
Because I just want to click so we can save there instead of otherwise it has to do the whole intro again.
Yeah.
We've made that mistake once already.
I don't know.
I gotta click start.
Made that mistake.
Yeah, we did. You didn't stop me. Let me, no, not auto, no. There we go.